Good day, everyone, and welcome back to the Clever Report. I want to ask a very, very simple question. What is actually the work of the government? In my own naive, thinking, I'm in my 20s, I genuinely think that the work of the government is to secure the basic and the most important work of the government or the government apparatus is to secure the lives and properties of the citizens. And in return, we elect people that will, representative democracy, representatives, senators, governors, presidents, and we entrust these people with the power to make rules to protect us, and we'll give them tax, we pay our tax to them so that they will make our system, make our society work well. But currently in Nigeria, it is not the case. It is not the case that people are being killed every day. People are being murdered on a daily basis in Nigeria, but it seems we are so desensitized towards what is happening. We are desensitized towards that, and we genuinely think it is something that is normal or something that is reoccurring, and we don't have any power about it. 5 days ago, almost 200 plus people were murdered in Kwara State in cold blood at the hands of these despicable terrorists linked to Boko Haram. These people were murdered and nothing is happening. There's no sense of urgency. Normal, the president made a statement. He said, I have deployed troops and everything. But it doesn't seem like the current administration is taking the lives and properties of the citizens of Nigeria seriously. People are being murdered on a daily basis. Now, the story goes that these people wrote a letter to the head of the village head that they were coming to convert them. They want them to be more extreme in their religious ideology, in their Muslim religious ideology. But the leader of the tribe or the village actually sent a letter to the Department of Security Service, DSS. And now, nothing happened. They did not even deploy security personnel to the place, and the people came. From 5 p.m., they raided the place for over 17 hours. When the military got there, it was around 3 a.m. This is despicable. This is appalling. It shouldn't be happening in a country that thinks or that says it is the giant of Africa. It is so disheartening. And now, people are moving on. People are coming to tell us that we are demarketing or devaluing Nigeria, or you are not patriotic enough because we are pointing out what is happening. It doesn't make any sense. According to the Vanguard, the head of the village is Umar Salihu, who said the terrorists attacked his community for nearly 10 hours before security forces arrived, leaving scores of dead villagers. It doesn't make any sense. So, which country in the world, even in Africa, even countries that have less natural resources than us, you cannot attack a place for 10 good hours and no security personnel will be in sight? It only happens in Nigeria. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense at all. And these people keep telling us that when we point out what is happening, we are somehow unpatriotic. It is disheartening at this point. I want to keep reading from the Vanguard. According to the village head, Salihu, he said the military did not attack them. The bandits had gone when the military came, he stated. He also confirmed that there was no air interdiction during the attack. The plane did not engage them. They did not interdict. They did not drop any ammunition on them, Salihu said. According to the village, the community had been left vulnerable after soldiers previously stationed there were withdrawn following an earlier attack. So that even in this case, soldiers that had actually been stationed to this village had been attacked before. The work of the commander-in-chief or the chief of army staff should be to strengthen the number of these soldiers in this village. But no, they did not do it. Initially, we had a military base there. We had about 15 soldiers there. About 3 to 5 months ago, they attacked the soldiers. Since then, they evacuated them and there's no security presence in the area. Just imagine. These people that are actually being vulnerable. These people are vulnerable people in a very, very rural village, but there is no security apparatus anywhere. So let's keep reading. Exactly, our people are not ready to, they said that Salihu confirmed that the attackers belong to the Mamuya terrorist group, adding that the violence followed the community's rejection of their ideology. Exactly, our people are not ready to take the ideology. I think this is what made them angry to come and attack the community. He clarified that victims are largely Muslims, countering claims of religious conflict. The people that they killed are mostly about 95% are Muslims and 5% Christians. They are all not Muslims. The Muslims are the majority. Nobody is coming to fight about who the victims or the number of victims or the percentage of the Christian or Muslim victims. They are all Nigerians. They are all humans. So we're not coming here to litigate on who had the actual actual biggest score in victimhood. This shows that the current administration in Nigeria, the current government in Nigeria does not take the lives and properties of Nigerians seriously. People are dying. Even in war-torn zone, war-torn places, you cannot see that a death toll of 200 people in a day. It doesn't happen. It is not normal. But celebrities are coming to run cover for this APC government, telling us that we are somehow not seeing the long-term, importance of the APC government. But people are dying. We're not even talking about how the economy is bad and the average person cannot even afford to eat 2 square meals a day. We're just saying, just find a way to protect us, our lives and our properties. That is not too much to ask. I don't think that is too much to ask of this government. But as usual, they'll come to gaslight us and they send this, political elites and social elites and academic elites, even the people in the royal classes. That's why people, Gen Zs, nobody has respect for these royal institutions again, because they're just working too for the government at this point. So we pray for the happy repose of the lives of these victims, and we want the Nigerian government will demand, because we elected you people, we put you in that position. You people are public servants. We demand the Nigerian government to act swiftly so that people will be brought to justice. And these people who have lost their loved ones will have closure. And this will not repeat itself again. That's all I'm going to say about that.